Good morning. This is a Tuesday, so this means it is a dialysis day for me. Still getting it to the chest. Hate it. Waiting for it to come through the arm. That I will enjoy. You can do it a little better that way, I think. I think you get cleaned out more. Anyway, a couple things I wanted to touch on. You may or may not agree with me. You're entitled to your opinion, no matter how poorly thought out it is. One of them is the wonderful Mr. Trump, still making headlines and headway in the polls, and this is a scary thing to me, and not just to me as a citizen of the United States, but as a human being. When you look at him as a person and read about him as a businessman, he's a brilliant guy. I mean, he's done a lot of things to make himself a lot of money. I'm not sure how many other people have gained from his knowledge and benefits. We've all watched the show, but who knows? But I think about other countries like China and Mexico, Russia, the Middle East, and think, if this guy's president, are they going to just be rolling on the floor laughing? Or are they going to be concerned? Or what? Because he doesn't really seem like a president. You know. Now, I can't vote, so that's just a fact of life for me. I was a bad boy in the past and lost some privileges, and had to go to my room. And voting for those things I just can't do. So, anyway, I would look at Chris Christie. I would look at Jeb Bush. And when I talk about Jeb Bush, I look at families that have had people, in politics forever. It leads to more smarts. It leads to better decision making, I think. Every president's going to make mistakes. Every president's going to make some stupid decisions. They're human. I mean, how good a job would you do? How good a job would I do? I mean, with my nuttiness, I'd probably, go in there and piss everybody off, and we'd be in World War III in no time at all. So, thank God for that. But people who have politicians in their family, what is it? Was it Roosevelt? I think the Roosevelts. You remember? How they were related? They were fifth cousins. But that's still, that blood's in there. That neat little DNA part that makes them be a politician is in there, and Bush has that. And a lot of people don't like Bush. A lot of people don't like Christie. A lot of people, you're never going to get a whole lot of people to agree on anything. So, or anyone. So, shoot for the best choice. Shoot for the one that makes the most sense. Not the one that has the most money, or speaks the loudest, or tells you things you want to hear, because those things will never come to fruition. They never have. Not with any president. They've got the right and the left and everybody else that they've got to deal with, and the promises they make now are just going to be drops of water when they're in office. So it's not going to work. Don't expect that. You should be smart enough to never expect what a politician tells you is going to happen. So that's that on that. The other thing is this school thing with Missouri and Kansas, and the allotment of money they were given, which is just absolutely pathetic. And again, I recommend writing to your councilmen and your senators and things demanding medical marijuana, demanding recreational marijuana use. It's worked for Colorado very well. I know that there's some papers or some little news story about how this kid smoked all this marijuana and jumped off a bridge or jumped out of a window or some shit, you know. I've been a smoker for years, and I haven't jumped anywhere. I never wanted to commit suicide. I mean, you know, if you want to commit suicide, it doesn't take marijuana. You know, more depressants like Oxycontin and alcohol have more suicides than any other drug. And alcohol has more deaths than any other drug because of the inebriation and the car wrecks. People get pissed off and shoot each other. You know, if you get a little high, you don't want to shoot anybody. You know, let's go play Yahtzee or some crap like that. You know, and the medicinal part of marijuana, the CBDs, is such an amazing thing to read about and to learn about. And if you don't know about it, you need to, because that will convince you. You know, this is a medication that helps innumerable problems that we've had for years with no cures and no assistance. So go read about it. Read about medical marijuana. Don't think, oh, marijuana. You know, read about it. Get educated. Last but not least, education. You know what? Teachers can only go so far, parents. It's your duty, your job. You had the kids. Teach them well. You know? Look, find the song by who was it? I don't remember who it was. Anyway, I'm old. Give me a break. But Crosby, Stills and Nash. Yeah, teach your children well. Okay, find the song, listen to it, understand its message, and that's what we need to do. Teach your kids how to read at home. Teach them how to count, how to do their ABCs. Teach them the map. Half the kids in the world have no idea where they even live in America. They're given a blank map. They don't know where anything is. So, teach your kids. Then, today, do something nice for someone, and do something nice for yourself. We all deserve a little goodness in our lives, and we need to pass that goodness and niceness along. And we also need to scoop in a little bit for ourselves, so we can at least meet the day with a smile. And remember, you know, you're never alone. Never. So, if you feel that way, leave me a message, okay? I'm at Rev Christopher 1 at google.com, and I'll be glad to answer back. And don't forget to buy some of my books off of Amazon to read some of my stories. Have a great day.